Warren Buffett needs no introduction. Apart from being one of the greatest investors of all time, he is a billionaire investor, business magnate, and philanthropist. In an annual letter to shareholders of Berkshire Hathaway, which Buffett currently heads, the billionaire investor recently declared that railroads would be a key asset in the future of the holding company and the country. I will venture a rare prediction. BNSF Railway will be a key asset for Berkshire and our country a century from now, Buffett stated in the annual newsletter. One other brilliant investor just does not see this happening at all. Cathie Wood, the founder, CEO, and CIO of ARK Invest, is most notable for her futuristic investment strategies. Not only does Wood believe railroads will not be as important as Buffett says in his letter, she thinks it is a completely terrible idea to invest in railroads. Both Buffett and Wood are accomplished investors, but that is probably where the similarities end. Buffett and Wood are as different as day and night when it comes to investment strategies. Buffett's investment strategy is successful value-based investing. The 91-year-old business magnate prefers to judge a company by its present performance and profit margins rather than based on what it could become. On the other hand, Wood is completely sold on the idea of disruptive innovation, choosing instead to focus on companies with growth potentials instead of those that are already making a profit. Last week, Buffett made his announcement about railroads, but Wood thinks investing in railroads is a terrible idea. According to Buffett, Burlington North Santa Fe Railway, a subsidiary of Berkshire, is one of the holding company's four giants with a promising future for Berkshire and the country. BNSF continues to be the #1 artery of American commerce, which makes it an indispensable asset for America as well as for Berkshire. If the many essential products BNSF carries were instead hauled by trucks, America's carbon emissions would soar, Buffett wrote in his annual letter. Burlington North Santa Fe Railway, or BNSF Railway, is one of the largest freight railroads in North America. It is also the railroad with the largest revenue in America. According to a 2021 report, the railroad recorded $6 billion in earnings. Buffett believes that the railroad will easily be able to beat its own earnings record in succeeding years. I'll venture a rare prediction. BNSF will be a key asset for Berkshire and our country a century from now, Buffett stated in his letter to Berkshire shareholders. However, Cathie Wood's Bad Ideas report lists railroads as a bad idea that investors must avoid. Wood's reason is that the sector is on the brink of disruption, which the adoption of autonomous electric trucks will drive. Wood believes the electric trucks will compete cost-effectively with freight rail and will offer better, more convenient services. According to Wood's report, the convenience and cost-effectiveness of self-driving electric trucks should reverse the pricing power and market share gains that railroad companies have had since the early 2000s. The combination of electric and autonomous technology will increase productivity and lower the costs of trucking dramatically, the report stated. Wood expects autonomous semi-trucks to reduce the cost of trucking to 3 cents per ton-mile, a huge 75% price reduction. The report also stated that the trucks would undercut rail prices using lower electricity and maintenance. The report also mentions the possibility that these autonomous vehicles will be able to take different forms, including drones and rolling sidewalk robots. With such great attributes, ARK sees no competition for the trucks, especially not railroads. We believe freight rail companies will have trouble competing with antiquated technology tied to dedicated infrastructure assets, the report stated. ARK wonders which, if any, freight rail operators will survive, it added. If you are wondering when the transition to these highly effective trucks is to begin, Wood believes it should be within the next 4 to 9 years. However, her timeline might be slightly different from reality. Elon Musk's Tesla was supposed to roll out electric semi-trucks in 2020, but the release has been postponed to 2023 at the earliest. The vehicles were announced in 2017. So far, investors believe Buffett might be closer to the mark than Wood primarily because of Berkshire Hathaway's performance compared to ARK Invest over the past few years. But it is almost unimaginable that we would still be dependent on trains in 30, 40, or even 100 years to come as Buffett predicted in his letter. Please share your thoughts in the comments section below and remember to smash the like button. Also, don't forget to keep staking those cryptos. Thanks for watching.